Wavesound Audiobooks presents The Amazing Mrs. Livesey by Freda Marnie Nicholls, narrated by Ella James. Prologue. My name is Louita Aitchinger, and I am the granddaughter of Florence Elizabeth Ethel Livesey, or The Amazing Mrs. Livesey, as she became known in newspapers in the 1940s and 50s. Unfortunately, I never met my grandmother, but I feel I have a reasonably good insight into her life, as my father, Frank, left me a number of precious audio tapes describing his journey throughout these years, with and without her. It was a journey of heartache, sorrow, and an unlikely upbringing. My father passed away in 2005 at the age of 82. He always said he would not have traded his life for quids and lived by the saying, "Don't fence me in," a song we played at his funeral at his request. We had many talks around the kitchen table over the years, him sitting there with a cigarette in one hand and a beer in the other, telling me about his younger years and his younger brother Basil. My father's chats always intrigued me. My father lost contact with his brother Basil. It was only about 10 years before my father died that they found each other again. Two old men by then. How sad, I thought, that these two brothers had lost so much of their time together. My father had a tough exterior, but beneath it all was a man who'd felt hurt and rejected by a mother who was absent from his life at a time when a young boy was in need of a mother's love. Dad led an adventurous life, with my mother by his side and 8 children at foot, me being number 5. He managed to teach himself the art of sign writing and passed down his trade to 3 of my brothers and his grandsons, who, to this day, are still sign writers. My father told me I had a beautiful hand and persuaded me to take up this art, and at 19 I came second in the state as an accomplished ticket writer. For many years my father held an understandable degree of bitterness towards his mother Ethel, stating he never wanted to see her again. But years later, he needed to find his birth certificate to find out more about himself, something he tried to do right up until he died. Sadly, his death certificate is only half complete. His birth details were unknown. My sister June and I first became interested in finding out more about our family after June visited a dentist over 18 years ago. He told June she had particularly dark gums and asked about her family history, but she had no answer to give him on our father's side. So she started to delve a little deeper into Dad's past, writing to the Department for Child Welfare in South Australia. My own research into my grandmother's activities started.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?